Beautiful day to you, beautiful learners. You are welcome to our data processing class. This is prepared for the SS2 students who are studying data processing. However, it will be beneficial to those of you in SS1, SS3, even for those of you who are not even in school and you want to work with practical approach to some Microsoft Office packages. Where in our last class in this series, I did discuss about the tools for processing information. Under that theme, tools for processing information, we took the first one, presentation package. We were able to see that presentation package is a software that contains a lot of features such as editing text, inserting video, insertion of pictures, animation, slideshow, creation of graphics, etc., etc. And we are able to identify 5 major examples of presentation packages. We made mention of Harvard Graphic, Macromedia Flash, Windows Movie Maker, HP iDraw. But in this class, our full attention will be on Microsoft PowerPoint. Microsoft PowerPoint has a lot of features. It At this point in time, I'll be taking us to the work area for us to be acclimatized with the features of the work area of the Microsoft PowerPoint application. What do we see here? You see the Microsoft Office PowerPoint 2010. This is the version I use. If you are using 2007, that is 2007, please upgrade to 2010. If your system cannot accept the Office 2010, please give that system to your grandparents and request for a new one that will accept the Office 2010. Why? It is because this Office 2010 will help us to perform magic. That is what I'm using. So let's look at from the top to top left towards the right, then down before we come out to the top to the down left side. We have the first one, top left, quick access button. From there, we have the title bar. The title bar is where you have the name of the work application you're working on. We have the menu bar, the control box. We have the animation pane. I will show you this later on. Then we have the zoom in and out sliding. Do not forget, you might be asked to name all these. Then coming to the top left now downward, we have the ribbon menu, we have the sorter panel, slide template, add note bar, status bar, etc. So what are we supposed to learn today? We are going straight now. How do we identify each of these things? Let's go straight to this area, to the home page. This is called the home page. But before the home page, remember we talked about what title bar. See where my cursor is. This is where what we refer to as the title bar. It is titled SS2 Data Processing PPT2, which means we have done PPT1, the theory, this is the practical. Then when you come here, this is a menu, File. What do we have there? Click on File. You will see that it will take you to info about the file, see some things here, protect presentation. This is where you can create password for this package so that nobody else can open it but you. Should I tell you something that is very bad about this creation of password here? Once you forget the password, that is the end. You cannot retrieve the document. We have inspect presentation. We have a mandate presentation. Other things can be done there. So we have the new. If you want to create a new presentation using MS PowerPoint, you click on new. For example, you come here, you see select different design you want, but we are not going there. We have an open. If you click on open, what do we see? Your previously designed PowerPoint, you will see them there. You open any one you wish. Then save. It will ask you where do you want to save the information. Rather, it will save the information you have worked on. But now, if you come back here, you click on Save As, it will ask you where you want to save the information. You want to save under the folder called Bandicam, Corel, Custom Office Template, Fax, Microsoft Office 2010, 32 bits. Well, my system is 64 bits. This one there is just a folder that I use to help someone. Then you come to this aspect, you have print, share, export, etc, etc. You will see them there. So let's go back to our presentation package. This is the home menu. Why do we call it menu? Menu are key items that we use. They are menu. That's where we carry out our actions. On the home menu, this is where we can work. You can see that on the home, we have the home menu, the insert menu, design menu, transitions, animations, slideshow, review, view, help, This help is magical. Now let's come back here. On this home, you know what's going for this space and others. I don't need to be telling you anything on this. You have to work on this. So let's assume that we want to start a presentation, create new slide. Which slide will I create now? Let me take an empty slide, for example, and see that it's an empty slide. You cannot write anything that will not show. What you need to do, you go to the insert menu and click on insert text box. Then you now bring the text box down and write. What do you want to write? Let's say we want to write EGB Egbona Joel ONA Osezua Kwame. Is that my name? I don't know my name. So now I have written it now. All you to do, you can skew it, make it big, you can make it large, whatever. Then you select. Remember how to select. Once everything in that box, Control A is a shortcut rather than clicking and dragging. Then what you do, you can increase the font size. You see what I'm doing? Increase the font size. You can change the color. This is the color pane. You see the palette is out. You use green, for example. You can embolding it. Embolding, right? Good. You can italicize it if you want to, but I don't want to italicize this. See what is happening. You can do a lot of things here. You can skew it again to be on the straight line. Good. That is what we do on a new slide. You see this insert button. Apart from inserting word text box, you can as well insert a table. This is inserting new slide. If you want to create new slide from here, inserting a table, you think this is a table. What do you do? Maybe you want to do 1 or 2 things there. So let's select all these ones and put some things there. Select these ones now. Let's see what we can do. Select a table to this place, insert table. Let's say we have 5 row, 5 color, 5 row is created. Here we have a student. Whatever you want to write there, you write it there. Just as you have on the Microsoft Excel. You create a table. All features are there. So, but we don't need this. I can click on it and I remove it. Click on it and delete it. That's the delete what I wanted to use. Okay. I want to remove it. That's what I'm trying to do. So now I've removed it. Now you can also come here. We are see on insert. You can insert pictures. I love working with pictures. I love working with pictures. Assuming your picture you downloaded on the download button. Let me come here and insert this. I don't even know what is here. I hope it's not classified information. Okay, it's not that classified. So you see this picture, you can skew it the way you want it to be. Skew it, you skew. That's called skewing. What I'm doing is called skewing. I'm not cropping. Then you can click, drag and drop it where you want it to be. You can reduce the size if you want to. You can see this because the picture is selected now. You can see that picture tools are available. You can change the shape. For example, I want to use this. Okay, I can create effect on it too. I want to create the shadow or the picture reflection. Let me see which reflection am I making. Inner reflection or perspective. Good. Let me make a perspective here. Let me drag it down and take a very big one. Good. I made a perspective like a mirror. Picture border. Let me change the border. I don't know why I like green. All right, I've changed border. See what we are doing? We are performing magic. It's magical. So we can see skew it so that our big data processing will show. Good. It's available. Do you see what we are doing there? Good. On that insert, we have a lot of things there. You can insert screenshots. Screenshots is when you screenshot activity. Look at the screenshot. You see what is here? There is something I opened. What I opened on my taskbar, this is called taskbar. What I open here is what this idiot has screenshots that it want me to bring. Let me screen clip it and bring it here. See what it's doing? Good. It has been shot. But that is not what we want to do now. To bring it back, right? We don't need it. We have a photo album. We have photo album. You can create a photo album here, but we are not doing it. You can also insert shape. What shape are we talking about? You have different type of shape. Maybe you want to work on shapes. For example, I want to write something that involves this shape that I've brought out, circular shape. Then I will write I double click on it so that I can write on the shape EFC. So whatever I do there will be in the circular formation, just the way I did that expression. I can decide to change the format of the shape. For example, I click on this, select how I want it to look like. The situation has changed, and also I can skew it as well to desired shape. Oh my God, see, it's an oval now, perfect oval. Yes, you can decide to use this to change the way you want it to appear. See what I'm doing? I clicked on that tool and I'm dragging. Yes, you can work on it. We are still on the start, right? Good. We have the icon. One of the start icons, you are creating a header, 3D formation. This is an icon, but we don't want to bring the icon and remove it. 3D smart shape, bar charts, and smart arts. All these arts we have been talking about, we can use it. If you want to create a organizational chart, this is what we use. For example, in the school, we say from here to here, from that to that. That's what we are doing here. So from the top to the down, but we don't need that. Even bar charts, you use your economics. They are here. You can create anyone you want to create, just as it is in the Microsoft. What do you call it? Microsoft Excel. So we have a lot of things we can do here. We are talking about test comment. Test comment like writing a test here. Good. But I don't want to comment on any test, so we need to remove it from the work pane. Look at my test box that I click on. I have to remove it. Okay, it's taking me here. So in order for not to describe what we are doing, let me just remove it. Backspace is there. Good. Now, I say backspace, that's Control Z to undo what I've done. We have the header. If I want to, you know what's called header, right? If you click on header, whatever you create on header will be at the top of the message, the top of the screen. Then on the footer will be at the bottom. But let's try to do footer now. Let's say footer, today's date. I don't want to add date. Let me say, apply to the footer. Say, on this footer, I want to write practical data processing, right? So many people will not see that. So I have to go to my home button and work on that effects. Select the effects and work on the effects sharp, the way it should be, right? Good. This time around, I'm using a different color to make it come out. Let me use the red color to make it be very sharp. Good. We have practical data processing on the footer. It is not on the page, but at the foot of the page. If I want it to go to all the pages, I can make it to go to all the pages by clicking on it here, going to the formatting of footer, insert footer, right? Going to footer again, then I'll click on apply to all. So automatically, if you go to this slide, you see it here. It's already here. You come here, you see it here. But I have not created the effect of those ones. Well, that is what we can do. We can even have a word art. You know what's called word art? Let's do some magical here on word art on this sheet. Because of the undo I did before, that's why this one came back. So what we want to do now, let's remove it and bring out something here. You know, we're talking about word art. Let's use this design. Which design do you prefer here? Should I use this? Okay, you said no. All right, let's use this. Fine. So put your text here. Select and start writing. Data processing, right? Good. What do you observe? You observe that the font size is special. That's why we call it word art. Your CCA teacher when you were junior school taught you what is called lettering. So this is the area where all those techniques are seen. You can still create effect on it anyway. You can increase the font size. Go to your home page, your home menu rather, and increase the font size if you want to. You can also change the color if you so desire. Let's work on this. So you can see that the shape is coming out. It's called word art. And we had a lot of drawing tools here. You can even change how it appears here. Let's say we want to put it on the, okay, these are transparent. Let me put it on something like this. Wow. See what we see there? It's very beautiful. All right. That's what art, insert what art we have seen here. If you want to insert a symbol, equation of mathematics, account, they are all there. Insert equation. That's to tell you that we can use it to create a lesson note and send to others. You can even use it to teach your friend mathematics, economics, where you have equations. I think this one is area of what? Pi r square, area of a circle, right? This one is binomial theorem, the expression of a sum, Fourier series, particular theorem, right? A square plus C square minus C square. You can insert any formula and start working on it. This is symbol. Insert any symbol you so desire. This is the general sign selected here. So you can do anything on insert and work with. This area you have a video. If you want to insert video, either online video or from your PC, you click on it and you bring the video to this area. Also on audio, you can insert audio either from your PC or from this. For example, okay, I think I have deleted the audio I have here. Let's see audio from my PC. Let's see what we have here. I think I used to have some here. Oh, I have deleted it because I don't like keeping things here. I don't like keeping things here. I would have given you audio for you to play, like the one I gave you before that you were dancing where you were writing your note. But today, no music for you. I don't want that. Maybe in the subsequent classes, you take music. We have screen recording. If I go to screen recording, a lot of things will happen there. We'll start recording screen, but I don't want my screen to be recorded, right? Wow, you can see my art. So let's leave this place. That's not where we are going. So we now go to design menu. On design menu, what do you see there? You see different design. For example, if you click on this, a lot of it's different things you see entirely. It will affect all the slides, right? You click on this, you affect all the slides. That's what we have there. We have a slide side format background. If I want to change the background of this slide, what do? I can go to gradient fill or solid fill. Okay, let me use solid fill. By the time you are working on this, you'll be able to see what you are doing. Color. Change the color of the page you want. And you see the color of this page background has changed. So just work with it. Walk through everything here. You will see that you will be happy working on Microsoft PowerPoint. This is transitions. This is the cocoa. On this transition, how do you want slide 1 to arrive? For example, this slide 1, let me say I want it to come up like an aeroplane. So I'll look at the feature of an aeroplane and click it there. How do I observe it now? So let's see how it's going to come on 1. On slideshow. Wow. You see what has happened to the slide? Very beautiful. Now, let's observe something. Let's observe something. See? Now look at slide 2. Do you observe anything on slide 2? Slide 2 is coming. Do you observe anything on slide 2? Yes, that is where it is programmed for it to come. So that is that. Look at slide 3. You see, it is unknown. Let's see. Look at the none here. You can see my cursor to the left, top left. Let's create something for it to use. Let's say we use the gallery. No, let me use okay, let's use gallery. Now, how will it come? Go to slideshow from current slide. You see something there. This is the gallery. Which bring it as if you are bringing you pictures. Let's go back again. I hope I'm not talking too fast. If I'm talking too fast, pause, rewind. I just want to save your data for streaming the video. We have a lot of things to do on Microsoft package. Maybe when you now have questions subsequently, we'll be asking. But as time goes on, I will be taking each of these menu to teach you properly what the magic we can do with the menu. So let's go to animation. This animation, how do you want it to come? You observe that in slide 1, you were watching something that some some words were coming one after the other. Now let's work on this slide. We have name here and see what we can do on animation. Let's select this animation, the expression. We have selected it. See, it's unknown. So you click on the one you need here. Let me work on the more entrance. I want to show you something different there. And we have a whip. So this is how it's going to come. Look at the slideshow from current view now. This slideshow from current slide is what you're going to see there. You see them counting up one after the other. You see it? Yes. That is the effect that we can do on animation. Putting life into it. Then we have the review. On that slideshow, rather, we have the from beginning, from current slide. You can do a lot of things here. I will take each of these menu one of these days, one after the other. When we are done with what we ought to have done, so I will take you back and put you through on one-on-one basis. Trust me. Then we have the review board, the review to see what you have done so far. You cross-check your spelling and others, and the view. So you believe in that we have a lot of things to see here. Under this view, you have the normal view, the outline view. Outline view, you see only the title there on what you have there. What about the slide sorter? You know, I showed you the sorter pane. So this way you can arrange your slides. Which one you want to come first? You drag and drop. The one you want first, you arrange them as if you are working on video. There are all many notes pages. You see them there. We have the reading view. You see them there. But we don't need the reading view now. Let's remove this. We are going back to normal view. Just work with the slides. Work with the work with application, and you see that you are good to go. At this point in time, I want to tell you thank you very much for being there, for paying attention to the class. You have really done well. One thing you should know is that one is to learn, another is to put into practice what you have learned. These slides show I have just taught you how to work on. People spend money. If I say money to go through them. But the advantage you have is that you can always call on me, chat me up, email me if you want anything to know, if you want to know more about this. So on this note, I want to say thank you very much for being there, for us. That's correct. Thank you very much for being there for us. That's my signed up note for you. Do your best and be your best. So what I want you to do now is to go back to your notes. You see you have an assignment there for me. What's the assignment? You are going to do some things. Act as if you want to request for the computers laboratory in your school to be equipped with, let's say, equip it with recent and well sophisticated system. So design slides at least 10. But the instruction is your note. Check your note. Design 10 slides you will use to convince your school management on how you want your, or why rather, you want your school laboratory to appear. So once again, be a good child, like Samuel. Always remember to wash your hands regularly. I'm your boy, J-O-E-L. Have a nice time.